Welcome back to Squawk Box Live shot there of Washington. We're going to go back there right now because it is a very important day for the world's two largest economies. The U.S. and China will sign a phase one of that trade agreement later today after nearly 18 months of simmering trade war. Ahead of that deal, we're learning more about what will happen to all of the tariffs still in place. I'm going to get to Kayla Tausche right now, who has the details. Good morning, Kayla.
Good morning, Andrew. Negotiators from the U.S. and China are already celebrating this deal, holding a small private dinner in the executive office building last night to cap off 2 years of in-person talks and heightened volatility that saw new tariffs added on hundreds of billions of dollars of goods exported by both countries. Even when the text of the deal is released later today, there are still questions of when all of those tariffs would be removed. Ambassador Robert Lighthizer and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin in a statement yesterday said there are no other oral or written agreements between the United States and China on these matters, and there is no agreement for future reduction in tariffs. Any rumors to the contrary are categorically false. Going forward, the USTR will conduct a track of talks to ensure that China implements Phase 1. Treasury will hold a dialogue on macro issues. The White House's position has always been the tariffs are on until there's a breakthrough, which last night the Treasury Secretary said could come during Phase 2 talks.
If the president gets a Phase 2 quickly, he'll consider releasing tariffs as part of Phase 2. If not, there won't be any tariff relief. So has nothing to do with the election or anything else. There's no secret agreements.
Mr. Trump has said he will go to Beijing at a later date to start those talks. Two outside advisors to the White House suggest that trip could happen in the fall to generate positive pre-election economic momentum. Meanwhile, today's event in the East Room of the White House is being billed as a capstone event, the most formal and large-scale since the nomination of Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh, which happened against the same backdrop last year.